Your own personal daily standard that you hold yourself to has a direct correlation to your trading performance. So what does that mean? That means if you wake up, if you snooze, if you stay in bed, if you scroll social media, if you go on fucking watch porn, if you eat rubbish, if you don't work out, you don't train, you don't drink your water, that is going to be expressed within the markets. I look at this trading performance and I'm like, mate, what the fuck is this? This is absolute pathetic behavior. This is amateur results. This is a gambling mindset. What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to another trading video. So today it is currently the 3rd of May, 2025, and I'm back with another trading video. So let's jump straight into it. Where have I been? Why haven't I been posting any trading videos over the last few weeks? So basically the whole month of April, I did not do any filming. I did not do any YouTube videos. And for me, over the last few weeks, I've had to basically go back to basics. Go back to basics on everything. Get off social media. Get off the digital world. Go back to basics. Get out the pen and paper. Get back on the journal. And yeah, in this video, it's basically keeping you guys up to date of what's been going on over the last 3 weeks. So let's get to it. So if you watched my previous trading video, you would have seen that I was taking on a 140K FTMO challenge. And basically over the last 3 weeks, it has been a little bit chaotic, okay? My goal, my intention was to document every single week, document the trades that I've taken, document my emotions, document the progress of this FTMO account. However, long story cut short, I have passed the FTMO challenge. And in this video, I want to share a couple of points, share with you basically everything that I've been going over in my mind over the last few weeks. So equity, as you can see, right? I passed the FTMO challenge. I went into extreme drawdown, but I managed to pull it back. For me personally, in the trading realm, in the trading arena, I want excellence, I want mastery, and how I've been trading over the last few weeks has not been that, okay? It's been anything but excellent. It's been, I wouldn't say gambling, but it's bringing back those bad old habits that I used to have, okay? And I know with FTMO challenges, you know, it's not real money, it's a digital money, you know, you have that expectation, you have that determination, you have to be aggressive with the FTMO challenges. And yes, it's just a demo money, but however, those actions, the choices that I've made, the decisions that I've taken can compound over into the real money. And yeah, it just hasn't sat right with me over the last few weeks in how I've been trading. So as you can see, right, max daily loss. Because before I get into this, right, this video, I was thinking, you know, do I really need to do this video? Do I need to be accountable? Because do I need to be accountable on YouTube about my trading performance? And yes, I do. I truly believe it's very, very important. You know, at the end of the day, I know I'm not a perfect trader, right? I know I'm not a perfect person. I'm on the journey to being better. And I was thinking to myself, do I really need to do this video? Do I need to show, you know, my trading results for this challenge? And I was like, yes, I do. I owe it to myself, okay? I owe it to you guys that follow me, but I also owe it to myself. I need to be, because for me, the main thing, the most important thing for me is extreme ownership and accountability for everything. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm going to expose my true trading performance. Yes, it's only a demo account. Yes, it's fake money, but my trading performance, okay, you need to treat it like it's real life, okay? So max daily loss. My max daily loss, I was 4.94%. I was £80 away from breaching the max daily loss. And for me, obviously, basically what happened, I'll bring up the trades that I've taken in a second, but basically what happened is there was a great trading setup, but with FTMO challenges, when I'm in the funding process, I like to be a little bit more aggressive. I like to have smaller stops because our goal is hitting the 10% mark. And I don't mind being a little bit more aggressive, keeping my stops a little bit shorter to have an extra return. But, you know, I got emotional and I almost breached the account. Max loss, okay? As you can see on the max loss, 9.73%. Again, I was like £380 away from losing the account. And as you can see on the trades, okay, pound USD, I took many losses in one day. I was trying to have a very small stop and I was trying to get that big return. As you can see, I was risking 1% because risk management, yeah, I'm okay with that. I can stick to that. But my stops were like 10 pips, okay? So I was looking for like 10 pips stop, 100 pips gain, 10%. Banked. Got stopped out, got stopped out, got stopped out, got stopped out, right? Took a small win, stopped out again. Next day, 16th of April, stopped out, right? Detached. I was like, right, what am I doing? What am I playing at? Now I'm getting revengeful. My caveman brain's coming online. I'm trading like an absolute buffoon. I'm trading like an absolute idiot. basically, those gambling habits were coming in. I was like, right, I had to pull myself back out. I had to have a bit of, patience, discipline, and say, Will, you're trading like a fucking idiot. So it was a couple of days, moved on to next week. USD, Japanese yen, took another loss, and then the last trade that I've taken was a massive trade, okay? 400 pip trade, banking 26K. And this trade was a valid trade, right? I'm not saying this was a gambling trade. This trade that I executed was valid. It was a valid higher time frame trade. However, my stop was very small. I got in at a great time and I played it for 400 pips, banking 26 grand, recovered all my trading losses and then made the 10% profit that was required to pass the FTMO challenge. And that's why I'm doing this video now, because obviously, like I said, my goal, my intention was to document the trades that I've taken. I'm not going to bring out the trades now because I've taken so many trades and this video could just go on for hours. But the main thing I want to share with you guys in this video is about taking extreme accountability and ownership for everything, especially in the trading realm. And how I traded here is not something that I resonate with. I look at this trading performance and I'm like, mate, what the fuck is this? This is absolute pathetic behavior. This is amateur results. This is a gambling mindset, okay? I've took multiple losses. And like I said, I know it is an FTMO challenge. It doesn't mean anything. There's not much money at stake, a couple of £100, yes, but still, these tendencies, this mindset, this behavior, these actions can roll over. In the trading realm, how you do anything is how you do everything. Like I said, that last trade saved me. The last trade, a 400 pip trade, absolute beaut of a trade, basically saved my ass. Although I've passed this FTMO challenge, it does not feel like a win. It feels like a loss. So that's why over the last few weeks, I've been very quiet. I haven't been basically on the internet. I haven't been on YouTube. I've been very back on the hard journal, basically building that confidence back up, because I was looking at this trading. I was like, mate, it's stupid trading. You shouldn't be acting like this. You shouldn't be behaving like this, but I was doing it anyway. And I've been going back to basics, building up that momentum, ticking off my non-negotiables, eating right, drinking right, getting in the gym, only going on the charts when I need to. And now basically I can start from scratch, back to basics, and we can go again. So yeah, that's what's been going on over the last couple of weeks. And, as always, I'm always writing, I'm always journaling. I've still been writing to myself over the last couple of weeks about this process, about what I've taken away from this. But with trading, it's very frustrating. 1 minute of rage, 1 moment of weakness can undo all your hard work within minutes. You risk too much, you go against your plan, one decision can undo everything. And this is what happens, right? You make one decision and then it compounds into another bad decision. I took a loss, I took another loss, I took another loss. I almost maxed out the daily loss, and then I almost lost the account, right? As you keep taking losses, they keep stacking up. You get into that revenge mindset. The ancient caveman brain comes online and you are a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. So this is why I'm doing this video, okay? I want to be accountable. I want to take ownership. Like I said, I could have easily not done this. I could have deleted the last video and then I could have just, gone on with my normal videos. But I believe I owe it to myself. I want to be truthful. I want to be authentic. I want to be real, right? And I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to run from my results. This is my results, okay? Yes, I've passed the challenge. I have the verification to get on with now, but we'll see how that goes, okay? So in the future videos, every single week, I'll keep you guys up to date with the verification, because I'm not going to run. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm going to own it, because that's the most important thing. It's nobody else's fault but mine. It's not the market. It's not the market conditions. It's not my day-to-day emotions. It's me. So that is today's video, guys. I hope you got some value from it. I hope you can be accountable for your trading, for your results. And yeah, just own it, okay? Because that's how you change. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, everything that happens, where I'm to in life, my trading results, my trading performance, the position that I'm to in this life is down to me and me alone. Because once you own it, once you accept the truth that it is your fault and your fault alone, then that is when change can happen. And yeah, like I said, it's very frustrating with trading, because for me, it's like, I'll go through stages, okay? I'll go through stages where, there's a couple of months, the start of the year, I was absolutely smashing it. The start of the year, I was pulling out prop firm payouts, making good money, very good months, very good percentage gain. But over the last couple of weeks, April, for me, was an absolute disaster. Yes, obviously it came out profitable, but it was like a flip of a coin. I don't resonate with it. I look at that and be like, that's not me. That's not how I trade. I know how to trade, because we all know how to trade. But in the moment, when you have the emotions going, when you have that monetary value fluctuating in front of you, you can make stupid decisions. That is why trading is a perishable skill. I always say it. That is why you have to show up every single day. I truly believe your trading performance has a direct correlation to the daily standard that you hold yourself to. My trading results was rubbish because my daily standard last month was rubbish, okay? I wasn't doing the things that I normally do. I wasn't reading my books. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't training right. And what happened? That got expressed and reflected into the markets. That is why I truly believe, like I say, how you do anything is how you do everything. Your own personal daily standard that you hold yourself to has a direct correlation to your trading performance. So what does that mean? That means if you wake up, if you snooze, if you stay in bed, if you scroll social media, if you go on fucking watch porn, if you eat rubbish, if you don't work out, you don't train, you don't drink your water, that is going to be expressed within the markets. So that's what you need to remember. That's what you need to reflect on. You need to be making sure you're pushing yourself in your daily standard, your daily life, pushing yourself in the gym, pushing yourself outside of the trading arena, because it will have an impact on your trading results. How you do anything is how you do everything, okay? So about 3 weeks, yes, I've passed the FTMO challenge, not happy with it. Yes, it's a win. Doesn't feel like a win. Feels very stupid. Feels very reckless how I've been trading. Don't resonate with it. The verification is going to be perfection. Heading forward, I will break down the charts. I will break down the trades that I've taken because, again, obviously, mindset is very important, but technicals is very important. You need both to make it in this game. Okay, guys, so that is today's video. Like I said, heading forward, I will do more verifications video because now I need to make 5%, then I will have the FTMO account. And even if I get the funding, get the account, I'm going to document every single trade that I take. I'm going to document if I win or lose it. I'm going to document the payouts because I want to basically just build evidence of this journey, okay? And the real struggles of being a prop firm trader because, you know, there is no finish line in this game. Just because you've got funded, just because you have funded, just because you got one payout, it means nothing. In the Forex market, in the trading realm, it's about consistency, okay? You need to be consistently good, not occasionally great. You need to be showing up every single day. You need to be ticking those boxes. You need to be doing what you're supposed to be doing in and out the trading realm. Okay, guys, so that is today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think of this video. How are you getting on over the last? How did you do in the month of April? Did you win? Did you lose? What were your lessons? And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to continue smashing out videos for the month of May. So thank you guys for watching as always. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch my videos as always. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you all in the next one.